Blackstone Publishing presents Light Horse Harry Lee, The Rise and Fall of a Revolutionary Hero, by Ryan Cole. This book is read by John Mclain. For my parents, to whom I will always owe everything. Prologue. The West Indies, 1813 through 1818. No, not a word. What can a moment's space profit a wretch like him to death devoted? Quick, let him die, and cast his carcass for the dogs and vultures. They will best perform fit obsequies for him. By this alone we can be free and happy. The words were inscribed in a small mahogany-colored leather book. The hands that held and scribbled in it were tired and worn, like the body they belonged to. The only other items its owner could claim were a battered old trunk and a drum of Madeira. The man's skin had tightened around his bones, and the clothes covering them were frayed and dangling from a body that bore little resemblance to the distinguished figure it had once been. To those he passed, the man seemed little more than an aged vagabond. But as he drifted among the Caribbean islands in search of health, running from his obligations, there were still men and women who enjoyed his charming conversation, who knew his name, even if they had trouble reconciling it with his now withered form. Yes, this was the famed warrior who had once been a counselor to presidents, who had basked in the admiration of great governing bodies and legendary generals. His bravery had won a people their freedom. His once golden voice had played a crucial role in their earliest political debates. His eloquent prose had comforted them in a time of great grief. But bad judgment had brought on poverty and political isolation. Unpopular opinions had ignited the fury of his countrymen, whose knives and fists had lacerated his body. Disease was slowly eroding his being. Fate and a flaw in his nature were conspiring in the pitiful final act of his life's drama. Across an ocean, a wife and children wondered about the fate of this drifter. The only love he could show them was in rambling letters and little curios picked up as he limped along white beaches and sailed on turquoise water, the backbone of a shark, a lone pearl found in Bermuda, a few pieces of Irish linen. There were those who took pity on him, who fed him, nurtured.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?